You don't like me.
Guys, a lot happened last night and it was something I never saw coming. I have to explain to you guys everything that literally happened between Sooj and Nelly, Topher and Anita. This is very serious, guys, because this babe literally have to get drunk. Nelly have to get drunk. She cried at the garden just because of the situation, just to clear her head. Because according to her, she is tired and she's literally done. She has to go back into where they were playing this truth or dare game, and she literally get drunk. She kept demanding for drinks even when she is not at fault, just to get drunk, to the extent housemates have to notice it and said, babe, you just want to get drunk. Why? There was already an issue on ground, which I explained to you guys a bit of it in my last video. Now the truth or dare game started, and why Sooj and Nelly was in the midst of that game, Shaun asked Nelly a question. If you were to kiss somebody outside your ship, I know you would not, because Onyeka is actually initiating the fact that they need to start kissing after their like outside their ship to spice up the game. So Sooj stood up, took OC to the corner to the gym side and was actually explaining to OC the situation on ground. Guys, now the whole thing started getting to Sooj immediately after that question was answered. Immediately Nelly replied Shaun regards to the truth or dare decision that they are trying to implement. Sooj actually took OC to the corner and tried to explain to him, and he said Shaun just asked Nelly if she would live outside the ship, and she said yes, because she knew that he was there, and she is trying to capitalize on the situation. I just noticed that she's already drunk and she's still drinking. She's still even demanding for more drinks. Why is she trying to get drunk? Guys, this one is not something I saw coming, because there are things that you should be able to remedy situations, and things which you as a person must consider, especially when you are dating somebody in that house. Now Sooj was not really considering this one. Sooj was a bit selfish, I would say it again and again, because how can you be having issue with somebody you're dating in the house, and just in less than a few hours you're already acting up, right? So Sooj also, okay, and now Anita came in between Sooj and Ozzy conversation and tried to distract both of them, because she wanted to talk to Sooj, and she actually pointed out the things that Sooj did that actually got to Nelly and made her feel like she is done, and she took that decision that there's no need going forward any longer. This time around, Anita was literally defending her friend, and I knew that was what she was going to do, because how can you be in the same house with me, we are dating, and when you want to wash your own clothes, you like, and Nelly literally washed both of them's clothes like together, and all you could do, because we aren't talking, you go to the garden, you pick up yours alone, and you left her own, and she was the one that washed both of them. And the next thing you could do is, when after Cassia made food, you went and took yours and left her own there, even when they have already kept both of you's food together. It seems so childish, and I didn't see that coming. And Nelly started tearing up at the garden, in front of Chizoba and Ben, and Ben was like encouraging her, you have already been the one telling me to always not give up on Chizoba. You always told me to give her listening ear no matter what, so now you need to also listen and calm your nerves down. Stop drinking, because it's not going to help you. What you are supposed to do now is to think and see remedy to this situation on ground. Then Nelly burst into tears and started explaining to them that she will never do what Sooj just did to her, because even when they actually have little issue in the house, she still keep trying to make sure that Sooj is fine. Even when she doesn't want to eat, she will just go to the kitchen to make food and add people that will eat, just because she wants Sooj to be okay, just because she won't care about Sooj. But just a little slight issue they have in the house, even when she has already explained to Sooj that it was just a joke, that she never meant it. Now Sooj took it to the next level by snubbing her, didn't talk to her throughout that, day to the next day, which is today, guys, which was literally unbelievable for me. I don't think Sooj should have done that. That shows like you literally do not care. Maybe you are just using that as a strategy, or I would say the whole thing is not real. Yeah, the whole thing is not real. I can now confirm that if Sooj can do that, it is literally not a real thing for me. Because how can you just snub someone throughout the day in the house, the person you guys are loving up, and you can go to the garden, pick up your clothes and abandon her after she washed yours too, and do things differently just in less than a few hours? It's quite weird, guys. So let's also consider the fact that the babe has literally given herself in the relationship, and now she is done. I don't know what is going to happen because she got drunk, literally got drunk, guys, that Sooj have to come in and remedy the situation last night. But this morning, we will find out the decision and what will eventually happen. Take a look at these two on your screen, guys. I was hearing I'm sorry from Anita. I was wondering what was happening. Then I saw where they stood up from the bed in the room, and they came into the locker room side, and I saw them trying to resolve issues within themselves. All I was hearing was like, I am literally sorry, I never meant it, it wasn't the way you think. That was Anita apologizing. I was like, oh, truly? I couldn't believe that. This time around, it's Anita apologizing, not Topher any longer. I was like, okay. And Topher decided not to, accept the apology so quickly. Topher wasted time. Topher was literally delaying. I was like, people began to tweet. I was like, it's like Topher is doing shakara. It's like Topher also want to stress her the way she has stressed Topher in the past. But after the whole situation, when Anita started explaining, I can now, decode. I was able to decode actually that it was because of this same Sooj Nelly issue that got Anita in this position or in this situation, because she stepped out where, they were both having conversation to go settle Sooj and Nelly, and she took a lot of time. Meanwhile, Topher was hungry. They both decided already that they were going to go fetch food to eat before going to bed. But Anita left to go settle Sooj and Nelly and took quite a longer time. Coming back, Topher began to feel some kind of way and said, you already know my eating habit, that I don't have good eating habit. Even I have to tell Big Brother to give me some appetite, things that will help me eat, and you left just like that. And that's, Topher got angry, and Anita started apologized for literally over 20 minutes, and finally, they both ended it with kiss and they settled themselves yesterday, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one.